When you have number 1 beside your name, you have a target on your back.
Let's do this.
Top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Missouri Tigers offense will come out first. It will be a priority to get the passing game up and going, something they really didn't do with one of their biggest weapons last week, David.
Yeah, and last week he just wasn't a big part of the game plan. And I would expect if you want to get explosive plays going and you want to get this offense in a good spot.
Oh my gosh.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Missouri wants to go fast.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high.
Missouri is the worst team.
That turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
Oh, that's a sack.
Getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The Wildcats offense has its first opportunity of the day. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic
they tried to stop
They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
There he goes. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. Finds the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about
That's
the decision that
okay.
time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Lets it slip right.
Never going for it.
And it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock it down for a loss of a couple. And the Tigers will hustle to the line.
Gotta love how this defense started the football game. They forced the punt on the first drive. First play now, come out, set the tone. Great run defense, forcing a negative play and putting their defense in a good spot.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Nice.
Down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled. Turning it on. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown,
Turn the
Kentucky!
blocker.
This is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little whoop out of this crowd. And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25.
Oh, they got several games left.
Ready to go on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. He'll keep it himself. At the 35, he's open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Looking downfield on first down. That's reeled in. It's Martinez.
Nice.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. 4 wide receivers spread out on 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll turn to Martinez. Nice pickup on the
Let's go, Kentucky.
first down. Missouri gets to the line quickly. Quarterback on the keeper. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback.
Nice.
Sacked at the 12. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
The beating us in passing, but we beat us.
They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Firing to the right completely.
No.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. After the pickup of 9,
Well, that's okay.
2nd and 1.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Setting up the screen. He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy.
Not
So
the
you wanna put it
best
right on their
game
body,
for
make
him.
the catch simple and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? And the Wildcats trying to find it. Gonna let it fly. And they couldn't connect on the deep shots. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
These guys in a much better position after that penalty on the D. Now it's 2nd and 7. Get it out on the screen. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub.
Oh, he's got some space. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
Give to the running back. Plows ahead for a
I don't know what the hell was that.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards. And it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down, you can get yards like that turning around and handing it over.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going to that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Finds his back in the middle.
He's gonna go for it.
Short of the first down. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. Makes the grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And they must have had a play in practice that they just felt was unstoppable because they essentially just took away an automatic chip shot field goal.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Touchdown.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools to be able to get it done. and he's showing it. That's his 10th
But I
rushing
wouldn't
touchdown
rule
of
out
the season.
Missouri. It might be 2-7, but it's a road.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete, deflected.
That was a bad throw.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield.
Really?
Puts it on in midfield. Look out.
That was bad defense.
Touchdown, Tiger. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kentucky sends
Let's see what you can do, boy.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half.
He's got
That'll be a
100.
gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left.
Nice.
Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation that time. Saw the one-on-one matchup he won.
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. New Mexico has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside University Stadium.
69 seconds left. Can we do this?
We've got our finger on the pulse of everything in the Mountain West and all around college football.
Oh, bad
How about
battle.
that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Gage. And he's brought down after a nice
No timeouts.
They'll immediately call timeout. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Smashes through the tackle. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. They've got the screen set up. Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials
That's the worst thing.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
Here we go.
Looking to throw for it. Here comes the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Timeout by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the field goal unit is on the field. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards. Oh, they blocked the kick. He's going to scoop it up.
Yeah, and those field goal blocks, when you can get that penetration right up the middle, the quickest point, right to the kicker. You can't go through the center because you can't touch the center with his head down, but a nice job getting some penetration, getting their hands up in the air and getting the block.
Quickly to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
All right, we're going to throw it,
Use
Gabe.
a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And it's picked off at the goal line. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he takes this one back to the line of scrimmage, a rather anticlimactic end to the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
They'll open the second half on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. At the 35, he's got room. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way.
And the ball is caught. He's inside the
Big Bryant.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. They go to the ground. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's got it again. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Kentucky! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone. Because
we got 4 touchdowns, and they all have
might
one.
Not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Gets it out fast. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Missouri wants to go fast.
Well, not the best team, but they say we are.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Complete in the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like
That's
to do
good,
this.
Dave.
When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And this is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen.
He is desperate. 2 and 7.
Knows what's coming.
This season is
because
over.
of the points right now on the scoreboard.
The give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Right down the middle. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Yeah, he missed that.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Missouri comes up with a 1st and goal. Sends it back in motion. Takes a snap. Wants to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense holds firm.
Nice.
At all on that play. And Jesse, that's almost like an extension of the running game, a new age toss sweep.
Yeah, and it's a nice job, Reese, by the quarterback, putting that football in a place where his running back can make an easy catch. And
Touchdown, Tigers! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense?
Why not go for 2?
That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Out of the gun to give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
as an offense, you've got the lead, you've had success running the football. You hope that this play is just the blip, because you know you're going to have to lean on your bell cow running back to ice this game and close it.
Got it set up on the outside.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Wait, you want to throw it? Seriously?
What a beautiful sight. Not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can add just unbelievable hands to the mix because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
Going right to work up top. Got a man. It's Keene. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Tigers want to move quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, and you allow the flat defender to get under.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He'll do it himself. He is denied. Stopped just short of the goal line. Pushed his way to the 1 and could go no further, and they'll turn it over on downs. And the Wildcats are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Out of the backfield, he's open. Makes the grab, and
That's
it's
good
for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Running back searching for a hole. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout.
That's a good catch.
He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
It's caught. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
All right, Sharp.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
Yeah, we
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback